First, the top news headlines. Chief Minister Nongthoma Biren takes stock of telepathy incident, warns security lapses will attract action, appeals people to use social media very responsibly. Unidentified miscreants throw bomb at social workers' house at Kurai in Imphal East, but it did not explode. Wangkai MLA Thangzam Arun Kumar condemns telepathy religious site incident, says probe has begun to arrest all culprits without further delay. And Sims rape case JAC members stage protest demonstration inside Lumphel court as two co-accused produced. A very good evening. You are watching IS English News. Before we begin, IS News would like to remind our viewers to practice physical distancing, hand hygiene, wear masks, protect yourself and get vaccinated to ward off COVID-19. This is SURAJ KHONGBANTABAM giving you the news. Now the news in detail. Chief Minister Nongthoma Biren today visited the religious site at Telepathy, Imphal East, where the unsettling incident happened yesterday. At least 4 vehicles were damaged and 1 vehicle burned down in the scuffle that broke out between 2 groups of people. The Chief Minister Biren warned that prompt actions will be taken against security personnel if any lapses were found, likewise against those spreading enmity and hatred among the people and communities. The Chief Minister also spoke to Imphal East SP about the incident. The SP gave a brief details of the incident to the Chief Minister, official sources said. After hearing the details, Biren condemned the unlawful act and urged the people not to create unnecessary drama and escalate issues, especially on social media platforms. He further appealed to the people to use social media very responsibly. He warned that no one will be spared and also instructed the police to do their duties effectively. He further appealed to the public to extend their cooperation and support in preventing such incidents. CAF and PD Minister Laisang Them Susindro and IGP Zone 1 Themthing Ngasangba were among those who accompanied the Chief Minister during the visit.
Any problem la pakanda hana hayo ban tawba khotba du ada tawgunu lai mangrasu aingon pop ai legal ai lei he ai dong khoda khoda yoro poli pane aduna noina tawgunu moina su tawwe yaroi noina su khoi amatani khoi amatani khanaraga chainaraga leiwe yaroi magi phajana mafum tawgum thokudo tohongani huji noi gi idol do kai lei idol makha ta bada irang tawgunu social media da kai de yam tawgunu noi gi marap gi kanano ma sahu aina budi ju thigale tweet tawbo khota unnecessary kari kane sorok to mai tayar mai thabado yum mai thabado musal hale a thobo mai te phara phawno phari exaggerate tawgum je khoi we have to live peacefully hata noi gi desu ama yauri kanano thiyo sahu do hata Twitter do kari da leidai hata mahana raba tawro no don't do it video gangbo khara khoi ada sale yaure gain to phawusino adu jong to khangal no one will spear legal gi matak ta ain gi matak ta kana mai ro hazana ingna leyo shanti hoina leyo adu policing su forok maya su kari su nga adi khara phajana ngao police si irang thoko do noi the responsibility noi the system yaring gai aingonda or nakna by MLA le se adu noi le am hoi le sum ma tawre na paw du pira kanda ai khoi ne intervene tong se abani noi ma sen tong na ragadi kayam hanani mi hana bagi value se kari le ingna singna leibu se thugai na taw ni su yaw du na te ko BJP gi Biren sarkar si sahi manga taruk sore ingna leire masi irang thola si hai adu su yaw ga na te ba aduna koi bhata min.
Meanwhile, unknown miscreants hurled a bomb at the residence of social worker at Kurai in Imphal East today, but it did not explode. Sources told IS News that the incident occurred at the residence of one Khaidem Yamba, 53 years, son of late Khaidem Bir Chandra of Kurai Konsamlekai Khaidem Lerak in Imphal East under Porampar police station. Sources said the bomb was a plastic-type Chinese hand grenade. Khaidem Yamba is stated to be a social worker and close to Kurai MLA El Susindro, who is also CAF and PD minister. Yamba's wife came across the bomb early morning at their courtyard. Upon hearing the information, a team of Porompat police team rushed to the site to take stock of the situation. The police immediately informed Manipur Police Bomb Detection and Disposal Squad. The bomb was safely removed and disposed of at Awaching in Imphal East. Meanwhile, no individual or outfit has claimed responsibility for the incident till the time of filling this report. MLA of Wangkai Assembly Constituency Thangzam Arun Kumar assured that necessary action will be taken against those involved in the unfortunate temple incident at Telepati in Wangkai constituency in Imphal East yesterday. The MLA along with DGP Dongil also inspected the site today. Speaking to media, MLA Arun Kumar condemned the incident and said that the police have begun probe to arrest the culprits involved without further delay. He maintained that necessary investigations are underway to ascertain the cause and truth of the incident. Arun Kumar said that measures have been met to resolve the issue at the earliest. He also lauded Manipur Police for their swift action in controlling the issue. In wake of the incident, Manipur Police and Central Force personnel have been deployed in the area to ward off any untoward incidents.
Kari maram ki behind the regions kari maram degi tholo kona to koi lagi police department paramilitary force ngam toroga kan ji tikali aduga maru ina apani tanga baje ji apam sida lagi ba praja sing si safe hoina ba karamba security arrangement to ji ka habine koi dg sahab ji koi cpf ki my commandant ka latna kana jarmi se aduna koi solution ma purna koi kan hona jari chap chaba solution ji ke ji ka hadu ki koi kudak the thok rabni na thok tu di kudak tu di koi dumuk da koi police ne kan na ki bi thabak to gi en kai thoi ji si gi koi kan bang am hore makha ta ba tholok tana ba koi limine ba koi maksi sinana limina ba koi ke do ji ga to koi kan na ja project thudok pa mi pham pun diam kan lai tri investigation ho gi ni to is police na video recording kan ga le ho ba yaw ga di police kan na do collection to ra kara thikan na kan hona ja.
The Joint Action Committee JAC constituted in connection with alleged kidnapping and rape of a student by Managing Director cum founder of Sina Institute of Medical Sciences SIMS Yumnam Surjit Kumar staged a protest demonstration inside the Lamphel court when two co-accused guest lecturers of the institute were produced before the court today in the afternoon. The alleged rape incident occurred on August 14, 2022. Two guest lecturers of SIMS identified as Noni Balachanu alias Soina Yambem, 29 years, daughter of Kulla of Bamon Kampu, and Laisram Kunjarani, 28 years, daughter of Ibo Pisak of Top Khongnang Makhong, who were evading arrest for over 3.5 months in connection with the case, had surrendered themselves before the concerned court yesterday. They were produced before the court by a team of women police station in Imphal West along with a prayer for police custody remand for smooth investigation of the case. Investigating officer of the case through APP submitted that on preliminary interrogation, the alleged co-accused persons admitted that they went along with the victim for a picnic at Andro. However, they remain adamant to reveal their actual involvement in connection with the case. Court on perusal of the case record after hearing the submission of the investigating officer remanded the alleged accused persons into police custody till December 8. Irate JAC members and family members carried out the protest demonstration when the alleged accused were brought out of courtroom toward police vehicle. It may be mentioned that the single bench High Court of Manipur Justice M.V. Muralidharan had on October 13 dismissed the anticipatory bail application of the two alleged accused guest lecturers, Managing Director cum founder of SIMS Yumnam Surjit Kumar, 42 years, son of Sarat Chandra of Khurai Kongkham Lekai, and Assistant Director SIMS S.K. Vajisha, 34 years, son of Kiramuddin of Hangul Makhalikai. Before that, the Session Court had also rejected their anticipatory bail application in August. COVID-19 cases in India witnessed a margin decline, with the country reporting 165 fresh infections in the past 24 hours, taking the total tally of COVID-19 cases to 4,46,73,787, while the number of active cases of the infection has dipped to 4,345, which constitute 0.01% of the total infections. A decrease of 89 cases has been recorded in the active COVID-19 cash load in a span of 24 hours. As per the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, the death toll due to the viral disease has gone up to 5,30,633 with just 3 new fatalities. Meanwhile, the number of people who have recuperated from the disease has gone up to 4,41,38,805. The country's recovery rate stands at 98.80%. Over 219.94 crore vaccine doses have been administered so far under the nationwide vaccination drive. Top 3 states contributing maximum number of COVID-19 cases to India's tally are Maharashtra, Kerala and Karnataka. Meanwhile, in the Northeast India, Assam has the highest number of active cases, followed by Mizoram and Meghalaya. COVID-19 has infected over 65 crore 5 lakh, while more than 66 lakh 48,000 have succumbed to the dreaded coronavirus, and recoveries are above 62 crore and 74 lakh. Globally, United States of America has the highest COVID-19 cases, followed by India and France. None Battalion of Assam Rifles, under the aegis of Headquarters, 22 Sector and Inspector General Assam Rifles, East organized a career counseling drive for youths of Khoken village in Kangpokpi district yet today. The drive was conducted with an aim to make the village youth aware of different job opportunities as per their interest and educational qualification. The drive began with an opening session over career counseling, where the youths were enlightened about various career options. Emphasis was also given for the both academic and non-academic careers. Youth of all age groups of the village actively participated in the drive. At least 14 students of a dental college in South Assam, Silchar, have been rusticated from the hostel for their alleged involvement in ragging. The students were rusticated following a complaint filed by a few students in first year against some seniors at the dental college. They alleged that senior students were causing mental and physical harassment. As per a result, their academic performance at the college has been hampered, as they could not concentrate on their studies. Manjula Das, the principal of the dental college, said that the issue was brought to the notice of the anti-ragging committee of the institution. The committee, along with officers from district administration, separately inquired into the matter and found the accused students guilty. People across the nation paid to Bharat Ratna Dr. B.R. Ambedkar on his 67th death anniversary today. A number of functions are being organized all over the country to highlight the contribution of Dr. Ambedkar in nation building. President Draupadi Murmu, Vice President Jagdeep Dhankar, Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla, Parliamentary Affairs Minister Prahlad Joshi, and Congress leaders Sonia Gandhi and Mallikarjun Kharge, Union Ministers, Members of Parliament, paid floral tributes to the architect of the Constitution at his statue in the Parliament House complex in New Delhi. Prime Minister Narendra Modi, paying homage to Ambedkar, recalled his exemplary service to the nation. In his message, Modi said Ambedkar's struggles gave hope to millions, and his efforts to give India such an extensive constitution can never be forgotten. Lakhs of followers from all over the country also gathered at Chaitanya Bhumi in Dadar in Mumbai to pay tribute to the great leader. This year, a large number of people are expected to visit the Chaitanya Bhumi and other places associated with Dr. Ambedkar, as the followers could not visit these places for the past 2 years due to the global pandemic. Dr. Bhimrao Ramji Ambedkar was a jurist, economist, politician, professor and social reformer who inspired the Dalit Buddhist movement and campaigned against social discrimination against untouchables, Dalits, while also supporting the rights of women and laborers. He is known as the architect of India's constitution. The death anniversary of the chief architect of the constitution is observed as Mahaparinirvan Divas every year. An all-party meeting was held in Parliament Complex in New Delhi ahead of the winter session of Parliament, which is scheduled to begin from tomorrow. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh, Parliamentary Affairs Minister Prahlad Joshi, Minister of State for Parliamentary Affairs Arjun Ram Meghwal and V. Muralidharan attended the meeting. Several opposition parties, including Congress, DMK, TMC, NCP, among others, were also present. After the meeting, Parliamentary Affairs Minister Prahlad Joshi said that the government is ready to discuss any issue allowed by the chair in the Parliament. Congress leader Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary has urged the government for extensive debates on various issues during the winter session. He demanded that issues like unemployment, inflation, situation on Indo-China border and MSP for farmers may be discussed during the winter session. Well, it's time for a short commercial break. We'll be back with latest news and updates.
Manipurda agri entrepreneurs based in a basket, Pukai agribusiness, None Banana Company na chingba kaya semkalaba matung. Program si hauzik Manipur ge agri entrepreneur eningba mipum khuding maktagi application kauzari. Manipur ge district pumnamak cover tauzagani, training pigani amadi khankalaba entrepreneur singda business pilot taunana ba grant ke mateng supizagani. Business idea or model bu wahi chamangadagi tadana ithoglaga apply tobiyu. Ekhoi email address contact@malkkfoundation.org. Hena akupa marol ke damak 897-447-8068 te contact tobiyu.
Electric laktabana maram oiduna asabi ising phanglar haibinung sa thiningai leitraba. Thompson Solar Water Heater. Contact number 9862669522. Aikhoigi address Hairanggoidong Nitamcha Karong, Impal West.
Welcome back. After the break, you're watching IS English News. Al Jazeera Media Network has submitted a formal request to the International Criminal Court (ICC) to investigate and prosecute those responsible for killing veteran Palestinian-American journalist Cyrene Abu Akleh. Abu Akleh, a television correspondent with Al Jazeera for 25 years, was killed by Israeli forces on May 11, and she was covering an Israeli military raid on a refugee camp in Jenin in the northern occupied West Bank. The 51-year-old Jerusalem native and U.S. citizen was a household name and a widely respected journalist who gave a voice to Palestinians through her coverage of the Israeli occupation. The request includes a dossier on a comprehensive 6-month investigation by Al Jazeera that gathers all available eyewitness evidence and video footage, as well as new material on the killing of Abu Akleh. The request complements the complaint submitted to the ICC by Abu Akleh's family in September, supported by the Palestinian Press Syndicate and the International Federation of Journalists. A new documentary by Al Jazeera's Fault Line shows how Abu Akleh and other journalists wearing protective helmets and bulletproof vests, clearly marked with the word praise, were walking down a road in view of Israeli forces when they came under fire. Abu Akleh was shot in the head as she tried to seal herself by a carob tree. Al Jazeera producer Ali Al-Samaudi was also shot in the shoulder. The new evidence submitted by Al Jazeera shows Cyrene and her colleagues were directly fired at by the Israeli occupant forces IOF. The statement added the evidence overturns claims by Israeli authorities that Cyrene was killed in crossfire, and it's confirmed without any doubt that there was no firing in the area where Cyrene was other than the IOF shooting directly at her. The Abu Akleh family has called for a thorough, transparent investigation by the US FBI and Department of State to reveal the chain of command that led to the death of a US citizen. Let's now have the sports news. In sports today, in FIFA World Cup at Qatar, Morocco will take on Spain while Portugal will lock horns with Switzerland for last two spots in quarterfinals. The round of 16 match between Morocco and Spain will begin at 8:30 p.m. Indian time. Yesterday, Brazil thrashed South Korea by 4-1 and secured their spot in the 2022 World Cup quarterfinals. In another match, Croatia entered the quarterfinals after defeating Japan by 3-1 on penalties after both sides were leveled 1-1 at the end of scheduled playtime. Croatia goalkeeper Livakovic was the hero as he saved 3 spot kicks. Croatia will now meet Brazil in the quarterfinals on Friday. England, France, Argentina and the Netherlands have already sealed their spot in the last 8 of the tournament. The round of 16 games continue to produce some scintillating football in what has been one of the most open World Cups, perhaps of all time. Some of the high-profile teams like Germany, Belgium, Uruguay and Denmark are playing no part in the round of 16 after being knocked out of the tournament. But the teams that are still in the fray have enough star power and skills to ensure that football on display continues to be mesmerizing. 32 top countries from 5 regions will be in action for the championship title. All 64 matches will be held across 8 stadiums in Qatar, a footballing era the like of which we will be lucky to see again will come to an end in Qatar as a host of icons including Lionel Messi, Cristiano Ronaldo, Neymar, Thiago Silva and Luka Modric among others are braced for what will likely be their final appearance at the World Cup. The trophy tour of the upcoming 2023 FIH Men's Hockey World Cup that started in Bhubaneswar on Monday will reach Imphal on Wednesday before making its next stop in Guwahati a day later. Guwahati and Imphal are the only cities in the northeast where the trophy will be carried. The 21-day tour will see the trophy move across Bengal, Manipur, Assam, Jharkhand, Uttar Pradesh, Punjab, Haryana, New Delhi, Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, Tamil Nadu, Kerala and Karnataka before finally returning to Orissa on December 25th, after which it will go on a tour across all the districts of the host state. The trophy will also tour all the 17 blocks of Sundargarh district, considered the nursery of hockey in the state. The tour officially kicked off on Monday with Orissa Chief Minister Naveen Patnaik handing over the trophy to Hockey India President Dilip Turki in the state capital. The FIH Hockey Men's World Cup 2023 will be played from January 13 to 29. Host India, who are placed in Pool D along with Spain, England and Wales, will open their campaign against Spain on January 13. Australia, Belgium, Netherlands, India, Argentina, Germany, New Zealand, England, France, Korea, Malaysia, Spain, South Africa, Japan, Chile and Wales are the 16 teams who will be competing in the tournament. The Kalinga Stadium in Bhubaneswar will host the final on January 29. Wafa Wangoi beat F4C Cycle by 1-0 in a league match at the ongoing second Ampha Cup. In the match played at DSA Bishnupur Mini Stadium today, Wafa Wangoi's player Moirangthem Nobin Chandra netted the winning goal at 89th minute of the match. In another league match today, USA Kurai defeated KYVO Kwaksify by 2-1. For the winners, Yandrembam Sobha and Samjet Sabamboy netted the winning goals at 40th and 45th minutes respectively. The lone goal of the losing team was scored by Jonit's son Chiru at 72nd minute of the match. LYG SEDA will face Simrov Pia in a league match tomorrow. Altogether, 18 football teams subdivided into 2 groups are participating in the tournament organized by All Manipur Football Association, sponsored by Sheikh Babu Macha Memorial Trust since September 12th. Before we wind up, let's have a quick look at the top news headlines once again. Chief Minister Nongthoman Biren takes stock of telepathy incident, warns security lapses will attract action, appeals people to use social media very responsibly. Unidentified miscreants throw bomb at social worker's house as Kurai in Imphal East, but it did not explode. Wangkai MLA Thangzam Arun Kumar condemns telepathy religious site incident, says probe has begun to arrest all culprits without further delay. And seems rape case JAC members stage protest demonstration inside Lamphel court as two co-accused produced. Well, that's all for now. Keep watching IS News and have a great evening.